Hello everyone, I'm JustHearMeowt. Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're looking at an obviously guilty defendant who finally took the stand in his own trial. Something we've been denied for far too long now. Who is this moron? It's Dr. Gerhardt Konig in the state of Hawaii has put him on trial for the attempted murder of his soon-to-be ex-wife. He made all the classic mistakes. He did Google searches. He was obsessively spying on his wife, convinced she was having a work affair, which she wasn't. But he decided, rather than be a man and talk about it or just have some backbone, he decided to try and push her off a cliff during a birthday hike in Oahu, her birthday. And this moron didn't even come close to pulling it off, which is when he went with plan B, try to bash her head in with a rock in front of witnesses. And she survived to testify. Now, his defense is that it was self-defense because she was actually attacking him, you see, including grabbing his testicles. We heard a lot about the testicles in the direct testimony. Now, there's a whole other mountain of evidence that supports his guilt, but there's something so smug and confident about this idiot on the stand that I just had to watch it with all of you. So if you're new here, this is a commentary channel, which means pausing and commenting. I know it's a groundbreaking type of format. I'm the first to ever do it. And many of you who leave comments about the commentary have never seen it anywhere else, apparently, but you'll still do it despite this warning, won't you? But on the other hand, if you do enjoy what you see here, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of the fun. We cover lots of different subjects such as Sarah Boone, Lauren Armstrong, Diane Downs, Robert Tellis, and those playlists are in the description of this video. So hello to everyone here live with us in the chat. Hello to the replay crew. Please remember to hit the like button so we can avoid all unnecessary consequences. All right, let's go. Everyone, welcome to the Sunday night Easter stream. Thank you for being here. Had to quickly adapt that intro because we have our co-host here, the one and only X Derek.
Good, and you?
Yes, a couple things at the beginning here in case you see it. Like,
no sex. That's 2 stalls over. So you're gonna want to make sure you come in sober.
Anyway, that song's been stuck in my head all day. I don't know if you saw the trailer. It included
all
that.
Day. That song's been in your head for like years.
But today, again. Anyway, we've got a special milestone maybe coming up. We are currently 30 subscribers away from 6,000. So could happen during the stream. Most of you here are well, if our numbers say anything, 80% of you are already subbed. So that's like only like 9 of you at this point. I could maybe 14 of you. I could maybe bump up that number, but we'll see. Maybe we'll hit 6,000 during the stream. You were with us the other night. You joined a little bit late, but
I made it in time for the testicles.
You made it in time for the testicles. So we're picking up where we left off yesterday or Friday. And yeah, we'll have to feel this out here. Let's see, which one is it? This one? Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Where I just love how StreamYard decides, hey, you know what? Let's just do a different layout for you this time. Even though it's just supposed to be presets. What the?
All right. We're going to keep going forward in time. December 18th, 2024 now. You purchased your second audiobook. Is that right?
I think you've already mentioned 2. Isn't this the 3rd then? I mean, I don't remember. I purchased many audiobooks, but I think we've already talked about 2.
So far, we've talked about the state of affairs. Is that right?
That's right.
Which other book?
Oh, okay. Okay. So this must be the second one. I don't remember which order they're in, but I know I purchased multiple.
Okay. Let's just put up the exhibit so we're not confused about the order, okay?
Okay.
States 106. All right, publishing, page 2.
Yep, Suma backed out. So it's a real sausage
backed
fest
out.
tonight.
She never said she
You
was
purchased
coming.
on.
Well, I wasn't paying close enough attention. I swore she said, "Oh, good."
No, she didn't. She said that last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting it confused.
December 18th, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. And this book is called After the Affair, the 3rd edition, correct?
I wonder what in the first 2 editions that had to be changed.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
and then
throw your
on the
wife
same
off a
day,
cliff.
you
Yeah, it came up more murder ideas.
published or you purchased the 3rd book, correct? We'll go to page 3. This one you bought on December 18th, 2024 at 11:48 a.m., correct?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the one you mentioned in your testimony yesterday, How to Help Your Spouse Heal from Your Affair, correct?
That's right. There was 2 books with the same title actually that we both listened to.
Got it. So there's actually a second book with the exact same title, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and that book's on page 4 of this exhibit, correct?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. And you purchased these on the same day, although you purchased the second one later in the afternoon around 2 p.m., correct?
Yes, that's what it looks like. Yep.
Okay. 2 books with exactly the same name, right?
Yes.
That could get confusing if you want to talk about it.
The gifted memberships, I think, it doesn't count as a sub, so we're talking subscribers.
Right?
A membership doesn't count as a subscriber?
I don't know. No, what? Maybe you have to be subscribed to get a membership gifted to you. I don't know.
Oh.
The exhibit down. This book, How to Help Your Spouse Heal from Your Affair. That's directed at the wayward partner, correct?
Yes.
It's directions on the cheating person that they have to follow, correct?
Well, I mean, it's to.
All right, Auntie Trishy.
It goes into everything that needs to be done, but and it does it in a way that it explains why those things need to be done. So it was very helpful for me to read as well because I understood all that needed to be done to kind of fix the relationship. And it does talk about some things that the other spouse has to do as well, but it's primarily focused on what the cheating spouse has to do.
So in your mind, this book is primarily geared towards Ariel, but you just wanted to read it too, correct?
No, like I said, the book describes very well what needs to happen after an affair, and the vast majority of what needs to be done in the initial stages is by the cheating spouse. But it does.
This just screams control to a whole other level I can't even wrap my brain around. Right? Like, you're already going, okay, well, here's what you're going to do. Here's what you're going to do. Here's what you're going to do. It's mind-boggling.
To me, it's not so much the book as the fact that he is demanding she read the book and he will read the book himself.
Right. No, like that's what I'm saying. He's buying the book is not the weird purchase. It's the fact that he bought it for her to be
And
like
he's reading it.
Yeah. Here's all the stuff you're gonna do for me as the
Right,
big guy.
like a test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does go into what the other person has to do, and it's geared for both partners. The title is How to Help Your Spouse Heal from the Affair, but the contents of the book is for both parties.
And this book is where you got these terms or these things you told us yesterday that you believed Ariel needed to do, correct?
Yes.
This is one of the books.
Moral
that I used.
superiority.
Yeah.
This is where you, I guess you had the idea that she should quit her job before you read this book, right?
That's right.
Okay. But this book supported that idea for you, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
And this book, again, as you just talked about, is the one that got the idea that the cheating spouse needs to put in work, right?
I'm sorry, can you ask that again?
This book also helped you with that idea that the cheating spouse needs to put in work. Is that right?
Yes.
And this is, again, the book that supports your idea that the cheating spouse needs to give up their privacy, right?
Proactively give up privacy as part of the healing process for a period of time. Yes.
All right, Dr. Konig, the last question I asked you was about December 18th. Now I'm going to move forward a couple days to December 21st, okay?
Okay.
On December...
This is why I think this prosecutor's kind of a rookie, right? December 21st? Come on, dude. You think he's nervous? I haven't said that since, like, I was 9. I don't even think I said 1 to 9. Maybe 7? think I said 22th. And they're like, no, it's 22nd. And I'm like, oh, right.
December 21. I'm sorry, I'm going to publish. December 21, 2024 at 2:49 p.m. You opened a PDF file on your computer that was a November 2022 retirement account statement for Ariel. Is that right?
I don't recall doing that specifically, but that sounds like something I would do. Yes.
That sounds like something you would do, is what you just said?
Yes.
Yeah, that's totally sounds like me.
And as
That's
of
in my
November
wheelhouse.
2022, Ariel had a retirement account, correct?
Yes.
And that retirement account, again, as of 2022, was valued at $191,439, correct?
I don't remember that exact number, but
Yes, this is the testicle guy.
that sounds about right.
Easter.
Is this
Gene?
Yeah. Yes.
And in November 2022, you were the primary beneficiary of that account, correct?
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
That's correct.
That means that if anything happened to Ariel,
Hannah Banana 499 said, "Did you see that Letitia Stout conviction? Did you see the Letitia Stout conviction got overturned? She gets a new trial. Please tell me you'll be covering it when that actually happens." Yeah, of course.
Hannah
I think it was
Banana's
a-
here.
I think it was a BS ruling. Reading into it, but Etta B, where's the commentary? Why wasn't I notified? I can't help you on the notifications, but I'm bringing the commentary.
you would get that money, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to publish
We just
State
started
Exhibit
polynomial.
125, page 7, or page 3. This is the metadata for the account that you accessed on, or for the document you accessed on December 21st, 2024. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And this is the Westinghouse November 2022 statement, correct?
Yes.
And this is the first page of the statement, correct?
Yes.
And in the top right, it says total value of the account, $191,439, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, take that down. December 24th, 2024, at 3:36 a.m., you accessed a document from 2018 on your computer, correct?
I don't recall that.
I'm going to publish dates 125 at page 7. On December 24th, 2024, at 3:36 a.m., you accessed a PDF, correct?
I have no recollection of accessing this. This is a document that talks about.
Objection, non-responsive.
The classic move her excuse of a dumbass, right? I have no memory of opening this. Let me explain what it is. Jesus. If you don't remember, you can't comment on it, sir.
Okay. Now, the last access date and time from this metadata is December 24th, 2024 at 3:36 a.m. Correct, Doctor?
Yes.
Okay. And the file is located in a folder called
And this guy thinks he's got this all worked out. Nah, it's in file at system accessed it.
Dropbox/RE/PIT tuition benefits, correct?
That's correct.
And the specific document discusses the tuition that paid for Ariel's master's.
There's one moment in this where they show his lawyer and he's just rubbing his head, like pushing the skin up so it's all wrinkled up on the top of it. And you can tell he's just so stressed by his idiot client on the stand.
Correct?
I don't. That's part of it. Until I see the document, I can't tell exactly what it is, but I think it talks about,
You were just going to tell us, sir.
because I was
Go to page 8.
Well, can you let him finish? Go ahead.
I was an employee of University of Pittsburgh, and through that we got some benefits that helped pay for her MBA that she was doing at University of Pittsburgh.
So that's just what I asked, right?
Well, is there a question? That's the next question.
That is the question. Is that what I just asked?
Can you remind me what you just asked?
I asked if the document was about how the education benefits from Pittsburgh that paid for Ariel's graduate degree.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Now I actually have the document on the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. And your benefits from working at Pittsburgh, at the University of Pittsburgh, paid for Ariel's education, correct?
Not completely. It defrayed some of the costs.
And this document,
Is defrayed cost not a common term for everyone out there?
I know what it means.
The prosecutor just asked him, this helped pay for her education. No, it helped defray some of the costs. That's helping pay for it. Reminds me of I want to be like Juan Hernandez or whatever his name is, the Jody Arias prosecutor. Is it close to the shower? No, it bounced on the floor mat. Is the floor mat next to the shower? Is the floor mat close to the shower? So close to the shower then.
Is how you started that process to get parts of her master's degree paid for, correct?
Yes, that's the application form, I believe.
The title of this document is Request for Education Benefits Form for a Spouse/Domestic Partner, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
But even nonchalant, in matter of fact, is a fail here. Even if he pulls it off, it doesn't make sense for your attempted murder trial, right? I'd be sweating bullets.
And again, you were looking at this document at 3:36 a.m. on December 24th, correct?
I have no recollection of looking at this document in December. I don't know why I would be doing it at 3:36 a.m.
Well, there is a reason. Because you're planning on seeing how much it's going to cost you to divorce her. Because you're planning it, sir. There's no good reason for it.
Okay. And December 24th, obviously Christmas Eve, correct?
Christmas Eve, like Christmas Eve morning. Basically.
It's the middle of the night.
Middle of the night, right?
Yes, right?
Yes.
3:36 a.m. and you have no idea why you'll be looking at this document, right?
No.
You have no idea why you'll be looking up the benefits that Ariel got from your job, right?
Right.
On December 24th, 2024, at 3:36 in the morning, you were upset about this emotional affair, correct?
Thank you, Juan Martinez.
No.
You were
I
thinking
was probably sleeping.
No.
that you paid for Ariel's education and this is how she repays you, right?
No.
You want to rate the truthfulness of that? Eric?
I wasn't paying attention. What?
The prosecutor just laid out the reason he's looking at her. You paid for her education, and this is how she repays you by cheating on you. That's why you were looking it up, right? No. That's exactly why you were looking up. You were looking up to anger stack, sir. Yeah, I
So your
read
testimony today is
Juan
you were not
Martinez's
thinking
book
that,
too. It is
right?
good.
Yes.
Your testimony today is you have no idea why you were looking at these benefits, right?
Or rather, I listened to it on tape. Sorry. Everyone that thinks it's technically not reading.
Yeah, I don't remember looking at this, and I don't remember the reason, if I did.
Because you also read it. He was the narrator, which made it that much better.
And you testified you have no idea why you would have looked at it in the first place. Is that right?
Not at this time, no.
All right, we're going to publish States Exhibit 105.
Right.
I'll make sure we start at page 1. All right, publishing States 105 at page 1. This exhibit is your Reddit internet history, correct, Dr. Konig?
Yes.
This is from December 24th, 2024 at 4:34 a.m., correct?
Yes.
And you're looking at a website or a webpage titled Lying Again. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that sounds plausible.
This is less than an hour after you're looking at those education benefits. Isn't that right?
It's an hour after the timestamp, but I don't recall looking at that tuition benefit. But I do recall being on Reddit in December, and I can't remember exactly when and where. But maybe I was up at 4:30. That sounds plausible.
That sounds plausible?
Yes.
All right, later that day, so we're still on Christmas Eve, at 12:49 p.m., you emailed yourself 3 separate files, correct?
I don't recall.
12:49 p.m.,
Welcome, John Ryan.
Christmas Eve.
That's John Ryan from Clear and Present Danger, right?
No, it's John Ryan from all the Lauren streams.
No, isn't the name John? No, that's Agent Jack Ryan. Sorry.
You emailed yourself 3 files, all related to Jeff Miller. Isn't that right?
I don't recall.
Published dates 119, the first page. On December 24th, 2024 at 12:26 p.m., you sent an email from your gkonig@proinbox.com email.
Oh, I know. I was making we talked about Clear and Present Danger on the last stream. That's all I was saying.
To the same email address with an attachment
I was trying to recall Harrison Ford's character's name again.
called WhatsApp chat jeffmiller.zip, correct?
Yes.
And then we're going to publish states 120, the first page of the metadata. At 12:20 p.m. on the same day, Christmas Eve, you sent yourself WhatsApp chat jeffmiller2.zip, correct?
That's correct.
And states 121 with the metadata.
Busy
page
little
refers to
New
the-
Year's.
The same date,
Christmas
December
Eve.
24th, 2024 at 12:20
That was the last
p.m.
time he had sex, right?
You sent a third email to yourself.
I assume this is
Right?
before
That's
he had
correct.
sex.
And this was with WhatsApp chat jeffmiller3.zip. Is that right?
Yes.
So
Unless he had sex the early morning of the 24th, then hopped on Reddit and looked at the financial documents after that.
going through our timeline on Christmas Eve, 3:36 in the morning, document about Ariel's financial benefits from your job, correct? That's what's being opened on your computer.
Yes.
4:34 a.m., you start your Reddit search about lying again, correct?
I don't know if I started it but yeah, I was looking at that thread at 4:34 p.m.
12:20 p.m.,
4:34 a.m., sir.
you send yourself these emails, correct?
Yes.
It's safe to say that on December 24th, 2024, you were thinking about this affair, correct?
Yes.
You were upset about this affair, correct?
I was hurt and confused and a lot of things. And I was probably upset too. Yes.
I thought you said you weren't upset earlier, sir.
Okay. We'll move on to Christmas, Dr. Konig. We're going to publish now States Exhibit 105 at page 6.
No, I don't think anyone believes him. I think if you watch one of the trolls or the live court streams, they're just full of trolls. Just don't even pay attention to any of them. They're all idiots. It was just as full of Corey Richmond supporters being like, not guilty, not guilty.
There were a lot of Corey Richmond supporters.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's on the screen. At
No, I have not gotten my
3:23 a.m.
medicine.
on December 25th,
Day
2024,
16, I guess should update
you go back to that Reddit website, correct?
Yes.
This is Christmas now, right?
Yes.
Christmas Day, 3:23 a.m. You're on Reddit, right?
Yes.
And you look at Reddit around that time, 3:30 a.m. for a couple different posts, right?
I don't remember, but that sounds plausible. Yeah.
And then later in the day, the afternoon now at 2:16 p.m., you go back and look at another Reddit post on the same subreddit, correct?
I don't recall the exact date and time, but that sounds plausible. Yes.
On December 25th, 2024, at
Yeah, no problem.
2:19 p.m., you went to a Reddit page with a post titled, "Can't have physical relationship with WP anymore." Isn't that correct?
I don't recall, but it sounds plausible.
No, I mean, there are freaks out there that believe it. I'm saying the percentage of freaks in the chat is way too high to be real.
Yeah, it's a lot of trolls.
This isn't a 50-50 case. Neither was Corey's but the
No,
level
this
of
is even-
comments.
This is even less of a case than Corey's. Corey's,
Right,
at least you could see maybe some semblance somewhere of reasonable doubt. Maybe.
Yeah, like a 10% chance maybe. But
If
not
even.
yeah, 5, 10 being generous.
Yeah.
But the chat is split 50-50 bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, contrarian trolls. That's what it is.
We're going to publish States 105, page number 20. This is that page you visited at 2:19 p.m. on Christmas,
Who's
correct?
WP?
Yes.
And the title of that page is "Can't Have
Probably
Physical."
some Reddit and forums use a lot of those acronyms for like to signify who they're talking about, like my dear husband or dear wife or dear child. They'll say like DC or
Oh, Wayward Partner. That's what it is.
there you
Wayward
go.
Partner. Yep. Rhonda E.L. Berry, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you very much.
Relationship with WP anymore, correct?
Yes.
WP is Wayward Partner. Is that right?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about somebody
And
in the
in your
chat with
relationship,
WP.
in your mind, the Wayward Partner is Ariel. Is that
That's
right?
correct.
So you're thinking about the physical relationship at this time, correct?
That's one of the things, yeah, that I was thinking about and reading about.
Just a few minutes later, you search a term on Reddit called Darvo, correct?
I don't recall when I did that, but I do recall.
This idiot searches Darvo.
Darvo?
Deny, accuse, whatever. Like the gaslighting handbook, whatever. Flip
Let's
it.
see. Darvo.
Deny, accuse, reverse.
Deny, attack, reverse, victim, and offender.
Yeah. It's the classic abuser strategy. And this idiot is literally Googling Darvo.
Ugh. But maybe it's because he believes that Ariel is the one doing it on him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that I was thinking about and reading about.
Why don't
Just
you
a few
believe him?
minutes later, you search a term on Reddit called Darvo, correct?
I don't recall when I did that, but I do recall searching for that term, yes.
We'll publish 105 at page 24. This is that search, isn't that right, Doctor?
Yes.
Okay. And this is not a specific post about the word Darvo. This is actually a search for information about the word Darvo, correct?
That's correct.
And you know what that acronym means, right?
Yes.
The D stands for deny, right?
Yes.
A stands for attack, correct?
Yes.
And the RVO are all connected together and they mean reverse, victim, and offender. Is that right?
That's right.
So in order to use that strategy first, the accused will deny the accusation, correct?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you ask that in a different way or clarify?
The first step under the D in deny means the accused will deny the accusation, correct?
Ari called him what? No, Ari didn't call him Darvo. That's what he's looking up.
Yeah, he looked up.
But she didn't deny it. She says well, not that there is an affair, right? But she just agreed with him because he's a psychopath.
I mean, Darvo refers to a thing that.
Objection, non-responsive.
He's answering that question.
I was not.
Objection sustained.
Can you ask the question one more time?
The D in Darvo
Stands for deny.
and the first step is that means that the person accused will deny the accusation, correct?
That's correct.
The A stands for attack, right?
Right?
And that step is the person accused will attack the accuser's credibility. Is that right?
It stands for attacking the accuser in many different ways, not just their credibility. But that's one of the ways in which they could be attacked. Yes.
So you can attack credibility, right?
Yes.
You can attack them in other ways, correct?
That's right.
You can attack them with irrelevant information, right?
Lots of different things.
Lots of different ways you can do the attack, right?
That's correct.
In the last section of Darvo, the RVO, again, stands for reverse, victim, and offender.
Right. Yes.
And that's when the perpetrator portrays themselves as the victim, correct?
That's right.
Sir, do you not realize what trap you're walking into?
Darvo is a tactic used by individuals or institutions to deflect blame and responsibility for harmful actions, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to move.
But that isn't that all what you're describing? You're talking about you're buying all these books, you're reading them together, taking notes.
On to the next day, Doctor.
Pull up, Gerhardt. Eject.
December 26, 2024, at 6:47 a.m., you reviewed your 2018 tax notes. Is that correct?
I don't recall that specifically, but that sounds plausible.
Okay. I'm going to publish the metadata page, so the first page of States Exhibit 114. Okay. You can look at the screen, Doctor.
Yes.
On December 26, 2024, at 6:47 a.m., you accessed a document called 2018 Taxes GK Notes.
Yes.
This document is your notes about the taxes you paid in 2018, correct?
It's the document that I create that has all the information that I give to our accountant so that, to help them do our taxes. So I make a document every year, and for the next year I copy and paste the previous year's document, and then I just change the information and send it to them. Yes. So it does have
The answer is just yes. Shut up.
how much we paid in taxes, but it also has a bunch.
Because he is a doctor. And I think he keeps calling him doctor to point out this what? I'm confused. Me no brain have. You're a doctor, sir.
I agree with Joe Kate. Like, there's no reason to be calling him doctor.
No,
Why
that's the
give
reason
this
you're
man
doing it. That's the reason you're doing it. To highlight that he's intelligent.
I
Just
I
like
think
with-
it's nasty.
Just like with Shanda Vander Ark, right? Because she was going to get up there and go like, "Oh, I don't remember, sir. I don't remember, sir." And he's like, "So you graduated magna cum laude, man? Loudmouth, magna cum laude from in your law degree, right?" "Oh, yes, sir, I did." Yeah, I also me no brain have.
Some other stuff in there.
And you said then for the next year, each year you'll copy and paste the last year because obviously you just want to use the most recent year, correct?
That's right.
So
But
why
the
are you
day after
looking at
Christmas,
2018?
You're looking at your notes from 2018, correct?
Seems so, yes.
And in those notes, you discuss, or you have the information, how much child support you paid in 2018, correct?
That's correct.
You have how much alimony you paid in 2018, correct?
That's correct.
You paid about $29,000 a year in child support in 2018,
Yeah,
correct?
exactly.
That's right.
You paid about $6,000 in alimony in 2018, correct?
That's correct.
And this was to your ex-wife, Jessica Patel. Is that right?
That's right.
Dr. Konig, this is 2018 money we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Inflation has clearly gone crazy since 2018, right?
That's right.
So in 2024 dollars, that'd be quite a lot more, right?
It would be more. I'm not sure how much more. And actually, I don't know. Child support is a calculation, so I'm not sure if. But yeah, I'm sure they make adjustments for inflation.
How much money were you making in 2018 again?
Probably $350,000.
Why lie? Why lie here? It's already going to be a bad number, right? But to lie is so stupid.
So you were making less money than you made in 2024, correct?
About the same, actually. I took a significant pay cut when I moved to Maui.
Dr. Konig, isn't it true that these tax notes that you have say you actually made $446,000 in 2018?
This is what I meant. Why lie?
If whatever's on the tax notes is accurate, so if I said 350, then I misspoke. What was the final number?
We'll publish the exhibit now, and this is page 2 of the exhibit. Okay. So you made $446,000 in 2018, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. While we're talking about December 26th, we do need to follow up, Dr. Konig, because you mentioned that you had a big fight with Ariel on that day, correct?
That's correct.
The same day you're looking up your tax documents with your alimony and child support, you get into a fight with Ariel. Is that right?
The same day that I look at the tax documents that has a lot of information on it, including the alimony and child support, I get into a fight with Ariel. That's correct.
And given the fact that you looked at these tax documents at 6:47 a.m., the fight was after that, correct?
Yes.
The fight was
Yeah,
during
you
the
misspoke.
daytime, correct?
It was at night.
So the night of December 26th, you get into this fight with Ariel, correct?
That's correct.
And this is the second time in this fight that you tell Ariel to move out, right?
It's the second time that I ask her to move out if she doesn't take accountability for the affair. That's correct.
I hate him so much. If she doesn't take, what difference is accountability going to make at that? Like when it's fresh and raw in his, if this is true, right? What difference would it make? Speaking about hot cock talk.
Dicks and no sex. That's 2 stalls over.
Second time that you ask Ariel to leave her 18-month-old, right?
That's correct.
It's the second time that you ask her to leave her 4-year-old, right?
Well, that's not correct. I wasn't asking her to leave the children. She would move 200 yards down the street to her parents' house and see the children as often as she wanted to, but she would not be physically living in our house anymore. So that is not correct. I did not ask her to leave the children.
So you have this fight.
Was she going to take the children with her? Because if she's not, then she's physically leaving the kids there.
With Ariel on the night of December 26th, correct?
Yes.
And then
It's Easter. It's an Easter bow.
on the
Well,
morning
it's
of
from the
December 26th,
It's from Lornography. Lornography 2025. By the end, I was wearing bows. So there you go.
7th, at 6:34 a.m., you look at Ariel's pay stub again, correct?
Right. There wasn't even a fair.
I don't recall.
I'm saying, even if there was, this makes no sense.
That specifically, but it's the end of the year. I was probably looking at a bunch of tax documents and financial things, and I always get up early because I have to get up early for work. So that sounds very plausible.
It was the end of the year, and you wanted to look at tax documents. Is that what you just said?
That's all I can think of why I was looking at these documents. Then is end of year finances.
Oh, yeah, Miyagura?
You're gonna wanna make sure you come in sober and no dicks.
2024, right?
Yes,
The end of 2024, you want to start preparing your taxes for the year, right?
that's correct.
And you decide that the best way to prepare for your taxes of the year 2024, we're going to publish dates 125 at page 10. The best way to prepare for your taxes in 2024 is to look at how much money Ariel made in the month of January 2022.
It's just like the same thing with Katie Richens, right? Even if he was having an affair, which he wasn't, it doesn't look good for you, Corey.
I'm sorry. What's the question?
This document has nothing to do with how much money you'd pay in taxes in 2024, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, that sounds about right.
The same date, December 27th, 2024, you order a hidden voice recorder, correct?
That's right.
So the day after your
Oh, come on, dude. This moron orders a hidden voice recorder, but he orders hidden voice recorder. Like, he doesn't type in recorder, right? Like, when I was going to the trial, right, I was looking for like stealth voice recorders, right? Because I needed to have it in the court, right? But I even did stealth. I didn't do hidden.
I don't even want to respond to this, but sure.
Well, I'm saying, like, he's Googling, or he's searching for hidden voice recorders, not just voice recorder. Come on, dude.
fight with Ariel, right?
And the morning, and we were fighting that morning as well. So the same
Search digital conference recorder.
day.
You fought in the morning of the 27th as well?
That's right.
The same day that happens, you buy this hidden voice recorder, correct?
That's right.
You buy it from Walmart.com, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And
come
the device
on,
was
dude.
advertised as a, quote, hidden voice recorder, correct?
Yes.
It was also advertised as a spy device, right?
Yes.
The recorder had a magnet on the back, correct?
Yes.
And that magnet made it so it'd be easier to hide, right?
Magnet made it so you can attach it to magnetic objects.
Tell me you're not just trying to throw out chaff without saying it. It's magnetic, right? So you stick to metal. Magnetic devices can stick to metal.
You could put it underneath the desk if the desk was metal, right?
You could do that.
You could put it behind a fridge if you wanted to, right?
If it's the right metal, yes.
And you testified yesterday that your purpose with this device was to secretly record Ariel, correct?
That's correct.
This device would also work just as well to leave in her home office. Isn't that correct?
I like how he thinks about it. Like, never thought about that.
You could.
No, okay. I uploaded that clip beforehand, and it's a 7-second clip, and it said no copyright strikes. So there should be no copyright strikes when I play it here.
Yeah, you could leave it.
No, detective.
You can leave it wherever you want to leave it.
Struck.
You could leave it in her home office to test out whether she was still talking to Jeff Miller, correct?
You could.
You could? What are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? These are nefarious ideas.
You could. Yeah, you could leave it. You can leave it wherever you want to leave it.
You could leave it in her home office to test out whether she was still talking to Jeff Miller, correct?
You could.
I've just been downloading their digital conversations. Why would I want to record their audio conversation? You hear this guy? He's crazy. You hear what this prosecutor's saying? He's crazy.
The same day, December 27th at 9:15 a.m., you looked into the WhatsApp login portal on your laptop. Is that right?
I'm sorry. Can what time did you say?
9:15 a.m. You logged into the WhatsApp login portal from your laptop, correct?
That sounds plausible. Yes.
So as you're having this fight with Ariel in the morning, 9:15 around then, you log into
It's a good question. I don't know if Hawaii's Tea Party.
the WhatsApp, right?
Yes.
You want to find out who she's been talking to, what she's been saying, right?
No. I was logging into my WhatsApp.
You want to
At
find
that
out
point in
if Ariel's
time,
still- Sorry.
Let him finish.
at that point in time, I was not logged into her WhatsApp on my computer any longer, and I was using WhatsApp for my work, and I was logging into my WhatsApp.
Okay.
Your testimony is that immediately after having this fight, after same day you're ordering this recorder to spy on Ariel, that you're logging into WhatsApp for other purposes.
Yes.
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to believe.
And on December 27, 2024, you order another audiobook. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
You
Another
ordered an
audiobook.
called Getting the Love You Want, right?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes.
Okay. Just walk us through December 27th again. Here. In the morning, 6:47 a.m. Sorry, let me get the time correct. In the morning at 6:34 a.m., you look at Ariel's January 2022 pay stub, correct?
Asked and answered. Oh, we're just going through it again. Just went through it.
Yes.
Yes. Is that the answer to my question?
I'm sorry. Can you ask the question again?
Okay, we're going to review this December 27th, 2024, okay? So 6:34 a.m., you look at Ariel's old tax document.
Asked and answered. Just went through this. He didn't answer it.
And Sarah is exactly right here. He's not part of the conversation, so it wouldn't matter if it's a single party or two party, because he's not one of the parties.
I mean, what, 8 minutes ago, we went through this. Please answer no.
Yes.
Okay. You looked at her, or you also got
His lawyer looks so pissed.
into a fight with her that morning.
We continued an argument from the previous night.
Same day you order the hidden voice recorder.
Yes.
Same day you log into WhatsApp.
Asked
Yes.
and answered.
And same day you order this next audiobook, correct?
Yes.
Moving on now to December 29th,
What was the
2024.
audiobook?
You looked up your wife's Facebook.
Oh, they said the name. It was, I don't know, like some cheesy bullshit again. No, it was the one he had already
Profile,
said
correct?
before. So that
Excuse me. I don't recall that specifically, but I probably did.
I don't
You
know.
specifically went to her friends list, isn't that right?
Again, I don't recall that specifically, but I probably did.
The defense attorney does take a break at some point in here and take some time with his client, but I cut that out.
Now, on December 30th, 2024, we're moving closer to New Year's, right?
Yes.
And on December 30th, 2024, you search LinkedIn again for Andrea Miller.
I'm guessing the defense attorney sounds very angry because this is not at all what he prepped his client to do. Hey, keep your insults short and to the point. Don't meander. You're not going to outsmart the prosecutor. You want to get off there as soon as possible. Straightforward answers.
Correct?
I don't recall doing that.
You don't
Not a
recall?
specific day, but I do recall.
No, he did not shut the fuck up more after that. What did you say, Extract?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I think you said something.
Looking her up again later in December.
We'll publish State's Exhibit 109 at page 4. You looked up Andrea Miller on
Andrea Miller is the wife of Jeffrey Miller, the guy that his wife is supposedly having an affair with.
LinkedIn on December 30th, 2024 at 6.
So this is what we didn't get to the last time, but you like this here, Extract.
49 a.m., correct?
Yes. I looked at her contact info.
She still hadn't replied to your email, right?
That's right.
She never called Ariel.
Oh wait, maybe we already got to that in the first part. He
Yeah.
contacted. Okay, got it. Yeah. All right.
to yell at her, right?
She never called Ari to do anything, as far as I know, actually. She might have, she didn't tell me, but as far as I know, Andrea never called Ari.
And then after searching for Andrea on LinkedIn this morning, you canceled your LinkedIn Sales Navigator core account, correct?
That sounds right. I had to cancel it within 30 days, and so I probably went in LinkedIn to cancel the account and then also clicked on Andrea's profile.
This is page
Totally
5.
normal.
This is the email confirming your cancellation, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, and
No. We didn't get to this part. This is after there was a whole part before. But we've learned about this.
Yes.
But we haven't heard this
Yes.
part before. Yeah. It's a clip. It's a clip on.
It's a clip
this
on?
is at
What?
It's a clip on?
This Bo?
Oh, that's what you're talking about? I thought you were talking about the video.
No.
6:56 a.m. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. So you look up her email and then you cancel. Or sorry, you look up her account and then you cancel, correct?
Yes.
And you say you cancel because you didn't want to pay the fee. Is that right?
That's right. The only reason I signed up for that feature of the LinkedIn account was to be able to get
You're still
Andrew
at
Miller's contact info.
30 subscribers away.
If you hadn't canceled it, it's in the realm of somewhere about $100 a month. Is that right?
It's expensive.
So you got what you wanted.
I hope all 183 of you are subscribed. We're 30 subscribers away from 6,000. I thought we were going to hit it easily tonight, but I guess not.
So you were done.
That's right.
And on that same day, December 30th, you also purchased a new audiobook. Is that right?
Jeez, this guy in audiobooks. If he has an
Is this
Amazon
the
Prime,
third? Is
this
this
is
the
the
third
fifth.
audiobook?
This is the
now?
fifth. This is a fifth audiobook.
Fifth audiobook.
Yes.
I don't recall.
You purchased an audiobook called Not Just Friends on December 30th, 2024. Is that right?
I do recall purchasing that book. I'm not sure of the exact date, but that sounds like the right time frame, yes.
And then on the same day, December 30th at 7:29 p.m., you open up a spreadsheet on your computer, correct?
Oh my God.
Probably. I work with spreadsheets very, very frequently.
On that date at 7:29 p.m., you opened a spreadsheet about your and Ariel's wedding. Is that right?
I don't recall, but that sounds plausible, yes.
And in that spreadsheet, there was information about the wedding, correct?
There's a lot of information in the spreadsheet.
There's a guest list, right?
A guest list,
There was
Yes.
tasks for you and Ariel to do to prepare, correct?
yes,
And there was the cost.
You're crazy.
and a lot of other stuff.
There was the cost there, correct?
Jimmy
cost is there
Dean's
too, yes.
sausage links are the best.
Okay.
But detective is not from the United
Sorry.
States.
She's from the down under.
Right. They may not have Jimmy Dean's.
You got this sausagery Jews. Sausagery Jews.
Saucer dues.
Sausage linkery dues.
Yeah, you're definitely getting to 30 more subscribers today.
Moving on now to December 31st. December 31st is Christmas Eve, right? I'm sorry, New Year's.
You don't have those here.
Told
You're
ya.
missing out. Jimmy Dean's maple flavored or even regular frozen links. The sausage linkery dues are the best.
Yes.
Okay, New Year's Eve, 8:38 p.m., you accessed a PDF file on your computer from that JPR divorce folder. Is that correct?
I don't recall doing that at all.
You don't recall?
No.
We'll go to States 113. We'll publish page 2. So, on December 31st, 2024, you can see the exhibit, right, Doctor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. On December 31st, 2024, at 8:38 p.m.,
I agree.
on your computer,
Let's get
This
Jimmy
document was opened up,
Dean
correct?
down to Australia.
Again, I don't recall opening up this document. I can't think of a reason why I would have opened up this document. Again, it's a credit card statement from 2016.
Is this the PDF
that was
again?
part of the hearing on the divorce.
He's looking up the PDF from his first divorce.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's not even actually it's not even.
Now, Auntie Trishy, the syrup is infused into the maple syrup sausagery dues. Sausagery dues.
The document for the divorce hearing. It's just one of the credit card statements, and I have no recollection of opening this document at that time, and don't know why I did that, or if I did it. And that's what I'm saying, because
Are you saying I can't stop it, or this guy can't stop it?
Does that get triggered when something other than just opening the document happens? Because I don't.
So here he's a forensic document specialist. Listen to this bullshit.
16 that was part of the hearing on the divorce, but it's not even actually it's not even the document for the divorce hearing. It's just one of the credit card statements, and I have no recollection of opening this document at that time, and don't know why I did that.
Check
Or if I did it, and that's what I'm saying. Because
Worcestershire sauce.
it says file system last access. So does that get triggered when something other than just opening the document happens? Because I don't recall opening up this document at all.
you said a lot of words there, but at the end of the day,
Case
you don't
closed.
recall, correct?
That's correct.
You said a lot of words there, but at the end of the day, you don't recall. Perfect comeback from the prosecutor. You said a lot of words there.
Correct. That's correct.
This document is in that same folder we talked about earlier, correct?
Yes,
This is supportive documents for your 2016 divorce hearing, correct?
that's correct.
And these are the kind of documents that you want to have to present in the hearing, correct?
That's correct.
They're financial documents that are relevant to a divorce, right?
That's right.
And this one's actually a bank statement about not yourself, correct?
It's a bank statement that was a credit card that was actually in my father's name during that time period. But we were. I'm trying to recall exactly. I think we had used it to transfer like a credit card balance that we had onto his credit card because they were offering like a no interest, no payments for whatever. And
I'm wrong. I'm actually think it's the banquet ones that I'm thinking of.
we were using that to pay off this credit card. I was using it to pay off my credit card debt
Not that Jimmy Dean isn't good.
at a more favorable or zero interest rate. But yeah, that was a credit card in my dad's name.
So you included this document in your divorce hearing folder because it was relevant to your divorce, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, at 8:38 p.m. on New Year's Eve, you also looked up a March 2022 pay stub for Ariel Konig, correct?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
At 8:38 p.m., the same time, on December 31st, 2024, the same date, you also looked up a March 2022 pay stub for Ariel Konig. Is that right?
I don't recall doing that specifically, but that sounds plausible. Yes.
We're going to publish dates 1, 2, 5, page 11. All right. Dr. Konig, this is the metadata for that document, correct?
Yes, this is the data for that document. Yes.
Okay. And the last access date and time is December 31st, 2024 at 8:38 p.m., correct?
That's correct.
And this document is not in the taxes folder, is that right?
Right, which is, it just makes no sense that I access this document out of that folder.
Dr. Konig, that's not the question.
I guess. What was the question?
This document is not in the taxes folder.
That's correct.
Okay.
Oh my God!
And again, there's no real reason to be accessing this document, correct?
Oh, sorry. Did my water bottle bother you?
It's like I don't remember this happening.
I've been waiting.
There's no reason that I can think of accessing this document out of that folder. I can think of a reason why I was looking at
Yeah, you knew exactly when I was looking off
taxes
screen.
potentially at the end of the year, but I don't know why I would have never gone to that folder to look for her tax documents because I have a tax document folder that has all of her tax stuff in it.
And again, the document we're talking about is literally just a pay stub for 1 month, right?
That's right.
It's well, the only information in that document is how much Ariel got paid in March 2022, right?
Right.
No relevance to taxes in the year 2024, correct?
That's right.
She's not even at the same job at this point, right?
That's right.
So at the same time, the data from your computer shows opening up divorce-related documents as well as an old pay stub for Ariel, correct?
That's correct.
How much each person gets paid is very relevant in divorce, right, Dr. Konig?
That's correct.
Well,
And again, this is all 8:38 p.m. on New Year's Eve, right?
That's correct.
no. This could be pre or post sex. That's all we don't know.
Now, January 3rd, 2025, moving forward a couple days, you save a file on your computer with an Excel spreadsheet that has the chats between Ariel Konig and Jeff Miller. Is that right?
I don't remember the exact date and time, but I did have a spreadsheet like that, yes.
You had a spreadsheet that was essentially the entire chats that they had, correct?
Yes.
And you saved that in January 2025, correct?
I don't remember the exact date. I thought I did that in December. I know I created the file in December.
Okay, we'll publish dates 139, and you created the file on December 24th, 2024, correct?
That sounds more reasonable.
Okay. You accessed the file on January 3rd, 2025, correct?
It looks like it, yes.
So it's safe to say that on January 3rd, you're still thinking about these messages, right?
Oh, absolutely.
They're still in your mind,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
You're still upset.
This is what I'm talking about. The banquet brown and serve Vermont maple sausages, or alternatively, the Jimmy Dean maple pancake sausage combo sandwiches. Delicious. And if you don't have those down in Australia, I'm sorry, you got to move. I should put these up and you sing, oh, beautiful for spacious skies for amber waves of green.
I'm still thinking about the affair.
It's hard to get off your mind, right?
I'm still thinking about the affair.
You're thinking about it a lot, right?
I'm thinking about it often, yes.
It's hard to stop thinking about it, isn't it?
No, at that point in time, I could stop thinking about it, and I was functioning just fine.
So you say that in January 2025, you were okay to stop thinking about it when you needed to, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. On January 7th, 2025, you purchased another audiobook, correct?
I don't recall.
We'll put States Exhibit 106 up on the screen. And this is going to be page 6 of 7. On January 7th, 2025, you purchased an audiobook called Not Just Friends, correct?
I thought we said that I purchased that on the 30th.
January 7th, 2025. You purchased this audiobook, correct?
Yes.
And on January 7th, 2025, again, the title was Not, it's in little half quotes, Just Friends, right?
Isn't that the same book that we said that I purchased on the 30th?
Yeah, I thought so too. Not that I want to agree with this jack off.
Dr. Konig, you weren't asked about any books on the 30th of December, were you?
I'm sorry. We've been talking about a lot of books and a lot of dates, but I agree. I purchased that book on the 7th.
Okay. So you agree you purchased the book on January 7th, 2025, correct?
Yes.
And obviously, when you purchased this book, you were still thinking about the affair, right?
Yes.
It was still on your mind, right?
Yes.
And you actually purchased this book, I'll zoom in on the email time, at 4:32 a.m., correct?
Yes.
So at 4:32 a.m., January 7th, you're still thinking about this, right?
Yes.
I think it'd be easier to send the sausages to you than send you to the sausages, Detective.
No, we could. No. I say we start a fund.
The
Get
same
the
day,
detective to come on over.
For one plate of sausages.
January 7th,
She
2025.
can try the various sausages of the United States.
Well, I'm sure they have some kind of rule where they don't allow sausages back into Australia because they're too delicious and people would stop eating the Australian sausages.
Yeah, boom
At
chicky. A
6:59 a.m.,
sausage
you go
fund.
back into your JPR, Jesse Patel Array divorce folder, correct?
I have no recollection of going into the divorce folders from my previous divorce during this time.
Again, no recollection.
No recollection.
We're going to publish States 113 at page 3. Can you take a look at that?
Yes.
I mean, I used to order cigarettes from Moldova. I'm sure you can order sausages from America.
All right. So this is a file name 2012 or 2012-412 Ghent plane tickets, correct?
Yes.
The document we're talking about is a plane ticket to go to the city of Ghent in Belgium, correct?
Yes.
And that's a trip that you and Jesse Patel Array took together, right?
Yes.
And as the metadata shows, the last access date and time, January 7th, 2025 at 6:59 a.m., correct?
Yes.
This one is not in the supported documents folder, though, is it correct? Is it?
Hell yeah, sausage party at Hear Me Out's house.
You know what's even better? You can take the sausages, you can cut them up. You take the crescent rolls, you cut them into half crescent rolls of their original one. You roll the sausages in them. You bake them in the oven for the exact timing of the crescent rolls, and they still come out perfect.
You know what I did yesterday? I bought these sausages and I got some pastrami. I cooked the sausages on the barbecue. Then I got the hot dogs. Put the hot dog in the bun. Put the pastrami on top of it with fontina cheese, and I let the fontina cheese melt on the grill a little bit. Got toasty. It was delightful. Delightful.
Where's my cricket sound? Where's my cricket?
It's in the same hearing folder, but it's a folder called Jesse Lived Extravagant Life.
Jesse being the woman you were divorcing at the time, correct?
Yes.
You made a folder called Jesse Lived an Extravagant Life, right?
That's correct.
What a jealous
You were a little
bitch.
bitter at the time you made this, right?
I was feeling a lot of emotions, I guess. I was mostly happy that I was getting divorced at that time.
Did you catch what he did?
Read a book?
No, all the documents he gathered for his first divorce, he saved them in a file saying her name Jesse, right? Jesse lived an extravagant life. That's what he named his own folder on his stupid computer with all the documents saved up for divorce.
I thought it was the folder's name was Gangbang.
Now, I'm here for the gangbang.
We were we had separated, and we were both At that time, she was ready to get remarried, actually. And I was moving on, and I wasn't really.
Did you not say anything? There's some kind of audio feedback I'm hearing that's sounding like you.
Feeling better, but
I didn't say anything.
the folder name is descriptive of what's in it, not of my feelings at the time.
Sir, you're telling the jury that the folder name of Jesse Lived an Extravagant Life is descriptive of what's in it versus, Jesse divorce documents. Jesse lived an extravagant life. That's an accurate description of the folder versus your own feelings. Come on, sir.
I guess I would say.
Okay. You made the name on the folder, right?
Yes,
And you say it's descriptive of the documents inside, correct?
that's correct.
So that means the documents inside are your evidence of how extravagant your ex-wife's life was, correct?
That's correct.
And that's your opinion, you idiot.
Dr. Konig, isn't it true that this trip in 2012 to Ghent, you went with Ms. Patel?
Yes,
You guys went on that trip together, right?
yes,
And it's in the Jesse Lived Extravagant Life folder, correct?
yes.
Yes, and I have no explanation for that. All right, let's get a hot cock break here.
And no sex, that's 2 stalls over. So you're gonna wanna make sure you come in sober.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to publish State's Exhibit 115, page 1. All right, Dr. Konig, isn't it true?
And for those of you who are wondering, it's called Sushi Glory Hole is the music video that I'm frequently taking clips from. It's a banger.
That on January 9, 2025,
At least agree it's a banger, Eric.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, okay.
9:10 p.m., you used the Microsoft Edge browser to log into Ariel's computer backup.
Yes,
So what you're logging into that this exhibit shows is a backup of Ariel's hard drive created in 2011, correct?
no, it's a portable hard drive that she had that had old documents on it.
Okay. And you wanted to go into Ariel's old hard drive to look at the documents, right?
That's right.
And again, January 9, 2025, 9 p.m., correct?
Yes.
9:10 p.m., correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, and this is through a program called Memeo, right?
I don't know what Memeo is.
All right. Well, regardless, you go in
No.
and look at your documents, correct?
Yeah, I just go in and look at the documents. I don't know what Memeo is.
All right. So you go into the folder for ARI, correct?
Yes,
And you go into the documents folder, right?
yes,
And you go into the divorce folder. correct?
yes,
And in that folder, you open a document called notes. Is that right?
yes,
Okay. Moving on to page 2 of the exhibit. This is the same folder, correct?
yes,
Okay. The ARI folder. I'm sorry. This is a different folder. This is the ARI folder and then the downloads folder, correct?
yes,
And the document you're looking at 9:14 p.m. on January 9, 2025 is called Complaint for Absolute Divorce. Is that
yes,
right? And page 3 of the exhibit, this is also in the downloads folder, correct?
that's correct.
Yeah,
The
I
document-
just heard it again. There's some like weird ghosting going on that it sounds like it's a clip. It sounds like your voice, but I know it's not you. It's just like a half word that comes in. It's weird.
I'm checking my audio.
No, it's not you. It's something. It's weird.
Huh.
You're viewing at 9:15 p.m. is called Rosen-Divorce. Correct?
Yes,
And again, these were all on Ariel's external hard drive, correct?
yes,
On February 3rd, 2025, you go back to your prior divorce folder. Is that correct?
I don't recall that at all.
Publishing States Exhibit 113, page 4.
Just a quick update. We were only 30 members away from 6,000. We haven't gained a single one.
On February 3rd, 2025, you go back to your divorce
I think
folder.
that means
from your
you're all
prior divorce to
subscribers,
Jesse
so thank
Patel
you.
Array. Is that correct?
I do not recall doing this at all.
And this is, again, looking at the account statement from your father's account that you moved money into for your loan purposes. That's correct?
It looks like it's the same credit card. I can't remember if it's the same statement date, but it's that same PK Chase Freedom credit card that we used to transfer a balance into to pay it down.
And the last access date and time from the computer system is February 3rd, 2025 at 8:42 a.m., correct?
The last access date and time from the computer system is that date and time. That's correct.
So between December 14th and February 3rd.
No, I understand you're also, I know many of you are. According to the statistics for this channel, 80% of you are already subscribed, but it still says that 20% of you aren't. So.
There are 4 different accesses to your prior divorce folder on your computer, correct?
From the computer system, yes.
That you have no recollection.
97. Are you subbed? Are you subbed?
But you are looking at Ariel's documents on her hard drive about divorce, correct?
Yes, I did look at that divorce folder on her portable hard drive on that date and time.
And during that time period, you're also looking into Ariel's old pay stubs, right?
Yes.
You're also looking into your tax notes that include information about how much alimony and child support you paid, right?
Again, I don't recall looking at 2018 tax notes during that time, but that tax document was accessed by the system at that time, and that tax document does include alimony and child support.
And you're researching these financial documents and these divorce documents because you want to see how much damage you're going to suffer in a divorce. Isn't that right?
That's not right.
That's not right at all. No. No.
In January, you also review your wedding documents again. Is that correct?
I don't recall. Maybe show me what you're discussing.
No, unsubscribing and subscribing
On
will
January
not help.
22nd, 2025, you access your...
That's it. It's basic math. -1 + 1 is still net 0.
wedding spreadsheet again, correct?
Oh, I should
I might have.
subscribe
I
and
don't specifically
resubscribe.
recall.
All right, doing it now.
Yeah, you should. Eric is going to subscribe, everyone.
Published dates 124 at page 11. The access
Oh,
date.
we gained a subscriber. Only 29 away. What? Oops. Oh.
Is January 22nd, 2025, correct?
That's correct.
And this is another spreadsheet with the same material we talked about earlier, correct?
Yeah, that's another
Guest list, right?
version of the wedding spreadsheet. Yes.
It's got your guest list on it, yes?
Yes.
It's got your task leads you have to do.
Yes.
It's got the financials, right?
Yes.
And on the same date, January 22nd, 2025, at 3:04 p.m., you view a document called Worthington Konig Wedding Room Block 9.14.18, correct?
I don't remember doing that at all.
You have no recollection.
I have no recollection of doing that.
It's the same date as the Excel spreadsheet, right?
Yes.
We're going to publish dates 124 at page 12. And again, if you can look, the file system last access date, January 22nd, 2025 at 3:04 p.m., correct?
Yes, I see that.
Okay. And in this document, this is the reservation for the venue of your wedding, correct?
That's right.
And it specifically shows how much that cost. Isn't that right?
I have no recollection of what's on that document.
No recollection. Okay, we'll publish to the next page. There's a table in the middle right here, isn't there?
Yeah, and that's the guest room block. So that shows if our guests decide to stay at that hotel, what they would pay under the wedding rate for those 3 different rooms.
Move on to the next page. This is basically rules that you have to follow, or what you have to decide.
Sure.
What the rules are. And this has an anticipated revenue section, correct?
Yeah, so they had a minimum. So we were holding our wedding at this venue, and they had a minimum revenue that they needed to generate from room reservations from our guests, and that was the minimum.
And the overall cost for your wedding was $55,000 approximately, correct?
That sounds about right. I don't recall the exact number. But is that in that document?
Kathleen.
In general.
No. Oh, I'm just wondering.
Man has hobbies. Kathleen said, when did he actually do any work? He spent so much time spying on Ariel. It's very creepy and possessive. He has hobbies, okay?
Wondering where you got your number from.
The overall cost in...
Oh, he's so smug.
Minimum. So we were holding our wedding at this venue, and they had a minimum revenue that they needed to generate from room reservations from our guests, and that was the minimum.
Yeah, I
the
know.
overall cost for your wedding was $55,000 approximately, correct?
That sounds about right. I don't recall the exact number. But is that in that document?
Well, what are you saying about my wedding? Which was less than half that.
You in general.
No. Oh, I'm just wondering where you got your number from.
The overall cost from your wedding is from your spreadsheets, correct?
Yes.
So you're looking up multiple different spreadsheets
I don't even think it was
with
a
the cost,
third
right?
of that.
I have no recollection of looking at the wedding room block document. I don't have a recollection of looking at the wedding spreadsheet either, but I could potentially think of a reason why I would have done that.
Yeah, the reason is you're anger stacking for all the money that was spent, and she became a cheating whore.
But I've no recollection of opening that wedding room block and have no idea why I would have done that.
Because you're a
The
jealous
next date that you open
little
the wedding
man.
spreadsheet, February 24th, 2025. Isn't that correct?
I don't remember opening the wedding spreadsheet, but
You don't recall? Okay. You also opened a document called Final Floral Proposal on March 14th, 2025. Isn't that correct?
no, I don't think I did. I don't remember doing that. And if that's related to the wedding, I certainly did not look at the floral contract or whatever. What is it called?
You're saying you did not look at the floral contract?
No.
Or the Final Floral Proposal. Is that right?
I 100% did not look at the final floral proposal for our wedding in March.
The published states 124 at page 21. The document that we're looking at has a file name of Final Floral Proposal, correct?
That's correct.
File system, last access date and time, March 14th, 2025.
Yeah, the computer system accessed it on that date and time. I have no recollection of opening this document and looking at that date and time.
So then what the hell are you talking about? You got to get somebody up here to say that you didn't open it, because it looks like you did open it. Bella's Mom 1016 gifted 5 Hear Me Out memberships. Congratulations to those who received them.
Computer system did all this.
Yes.
The computer system opened this document is what you're saying today.
I'm not sure what
Wow.
the computer system did. It says accessed. That is what
good.
the computer system did.
Access. Just there.
The computer system accessed this document, right?
That's correct.
Okay. On January 22nd, 2025, you viewed a UBS portfolio detailing your and your wife's retirement accounts, correct?
That's correct.
And that was a statement from December 2004, correct?
2004?
2024, correct?
Yes.
So in December 2024, you get the UBS statement detailing how much you and your wife have in your retirement accounts.
That's correct. Yes.
And you review that on January 22nd, 2025.
Yes, I do remember that.
And this is actually within a month of getting the statement, right?
That's right.
It makes sense to review the statement, within a month of getting it, right?
Yes.
Do you remember the figures in the statement?
I do not.
Would it help if we go through them together?
Yes.
Okay. States 126. We'll publish starting with the first page. This is just the metadata again that shows you access this on January 22nd, 2025, correct?
Yes.
And again, statements from December 2024, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to look at
Here we go.
detailing your Roth IRA, your Roth IRA, okay?
Yeah, make it nice and tight.
Here's a summary page, correct?
Yes.
All right, and Gerhardt Konig, you have in this UBS account an Roth IRA value of $8,066.95, correct?
That's correct.
Ariel Konig has a Roth valued at $74,974, correct?
That's correct.
Ariel Konig has a second IRA valued at $164,500.76, correct?
That's correct.
For your account, that's a little over $8,000. Ariel is the sole beneficiary. Is that right?
That's right.
Anything happens to you, she gets 100%, right?
That's right.
For Ariel's Roth, the one that's about $75,000, you are the sole beneficiary, right?
That's right.
Anything happens to Ariel, that money goes to you, correct?
That's correct.
For Ariel's IRA, valued at $164,000 approximately, you are also the sole beneficiary, correct?
That's correct.
Anything happens to
Or can we
Ariel,
skip through this? I think-
you get a May 2022 pay stub for Ariel, correct?
I have no recollection of that.
It's such an annoying part of his testimony that he goes, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember. And the state has to
Public
show he did it.
States Exhibit 125 at page 22. This is the metadata, correct, Dr. Konig?
Yes.
And again, the document we're looking at is a pay stub, correct?
That's right. There's one pay stub from 2022 at the end of May.
And this is in your taxes folder on your computer, right?
Yes, that's in the shared drive in the taxes folder. That's correct.
Your testimony days, you have no recollection of looking at this.
I have no recollection of looking at this.
And the information contained in this pay stub is only the amount Ariel got paid that 1 month,
For
right?
that 1 month, correct. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that I would have looked at 1 month of pay stub data from 2 years ago at that time.
Makes sense, right?
It would not.
On March 14th, 2025, you viewed a 2018 Wealthfront account statement for Ariel. Isn't that correct?
I don't have any recollection of that.
Published dates exhibit.
Oh, it's doing a ghosting of the prosecutor talking and giving me a sound that sounds like you. Like you just said you viewed at the same time that he did.
125 at page 24. Now, again, this is about a 2018 statement, correct?
That's correct.
And this is a statement for an account, a retirement account, or an investment account belonging only to Ariel. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, but I don't even think she still had it at this point in time. So this was a
Objection, non-responsive.
yeah. I have no recollection. I have no recollection of looking at this document.
Question again. This document is from 2018, correct?
That's correct.
And again, no recollection.
No recollection.
On March 16th, 2025, you viewed a document, again, about Ariel's retirement accounts, correct?
I don't have a. I might have.
In a published dates exhibit 125 at page 36. On March 16th, 2025, you accessed a document that belongs or that is about Ariel's financials, correct?
This is on my desktop. I don't know what's in that document.
So this document isn't actually even in your taxes folder, right?
Right. This is on my desktop.
Meaning every time you open up your desktop, you see this document, right?
No, I have probably 3 dozen different random documents that just tend to collect on my desktop. If I copy something and email it, sometimes I put it on my desktop for, during that time. I was not aware this was on my desktop. I'm sure it was. That's the location of it. And I don't remember what this document is at all.
This document is again from 2022, right?
That's correct.
And this is showing how much Ariel had in her Westinghouse retirement account in 2022. Is that right?
I can't answer that unless I can look at the document.
We'll publish the next page. This is a similar document to one that we viewed this morning, right?
Yes.
Okay, and it tells you in the top right, which I'll zoom in on, how much Ariel had in her retirement account as of a certain date, correct?
Yes. It says the total value of that account. And what's the date?
The date was, the account summary shows 2022 in November, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So this document is about Ariel's retirement account from November 2022, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, I remember looking at this. I did look at this.
Okay, now you do remember looking at
I do,
this.
yes.
Okay. And November 2022 is a couple years before March 2025, correct?
That's correct.
It's 2.5 years, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question. Somebody answer. How long have they been married at this point? Somebody let me know.
Now, you've been asked about your research into hiking, is that right?
That's right.
And you testified yesterday that you do a lot of hiking, right?
I do.
Isn't it true that there are only searches and computer data related to hiking between the dates of February 28, 2025 to March 4, 2025 on that computer?
That's correct.
Well, objection. There was a
That's
search
pretty
range.
petty at that
the
point.
search warrant.
Do we speaking objections?
No. I'm not saying it was but it's pretty petty at that point.
There was a search
They didn't get married last month.
range in the search warrant. This question was about the entire approach.
Let's look at the time frame, Dr. Konig. Between December 2024 and March 2025, the only data related to hiking from your computer is for those 5 days, correct?
That's correct.
It's a newfound hobby.
And in January 2025, you actually treated a woman in the course of your work for having a rock fall on her at a waterfall. Is that right?
That's right.
You saw the injuries that she got from that rock, correct?
I did.
You saw.
This is really bad. Okay, pay attention to this. Right here. So they're basically saying he saw a patient who was injured by a rock fall.
February 28, 2025 to March 4, 2025 on that computer.
That's correct.
Well, objection. there was a search range in the search warrant.
Are you doing speaking objections?
There was a search range
Judge is like, we're doing speaking objections now?
in the search warrant. This question was about the entire computer.
Approach. Let's look at the time frame, Dr. Konig. Between December 2024 and March 2025, the only data related to hiking from your computer is for those 5 days, correct?
That's correct.
So you only search hiking for 5 days in this months-long period.
And in January 2025, you actually treated a woman in the course of your work for having a rock fall on her at a waterfall. Is that right?
That's right.
January
that's not
2025.
good. That's
He
not
treats.
good. That's not good.
Well, you can already see where this is going?
That's not good.
You saw the injuries that she got from that rock, correct?
I did.
You saw what kind of treatment she needed, right?
Yes.
And in February, at the end of February, that's when you started researching hikes, correct?
That's correct.
That looks pretty serious. That sounds like a good way. Now we'll start researching hikes. That's pretty bad. Yeah?
On February 28th at 2:55 p.m., you searched Maui secret hikes, correct?
I did.
Now, I know it gets a little dry until the photos, but I actually think this is pretty damning stuff here.
Then on the same
So these are all the searches for hikes he starts making.
date at 3:13 p.m., you searched secret hike Waikamai Falls, correct?
That's correct.
Secret hike, they don't really do an emphasis on it, but that's a weird thing to search, right? Secret hike? No witnesses?
To me, I would read that as you want a place without
witnesses.
other people.
Yeah.
Without witnesses.
Yeah. And this is first one.
Then a couple minutes later on the same day, you move on to Oahu, correct?
Yes.
And you search best Oahu hikes, right?
That's right.
And by this time, you know that you're going to be taking, or you've discussed this Oahu trip with Ariel, correct?
Yes.
And the start of your search for Oahu is best hikes Oahu, right?
That's right.
And then you go to a website called alltrails.com, correct?
Yes.
And you filter to Hawaii first, right?
Yes.
And then Oahu, correct?
Yes.
And the title of that website is the 10 best trails and hikes in Oahu.
Well, that's not bad, right? What could make it bad? What do you think, X-Eric? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear myself. I keep cutting out for some reason.
I hear you.
Okay, whatever. But what could make that bad?
What can make what? We
Well,
just
so
went through this whole. What?
No, but he's searching for top. There we go. I figured it out. He's searching for top. He's on a website called 10 Best Trails and Hikes in Oahu, which is where they ended up doing the hike, right?
Okay.
What would be a bad fact about the fact he clicked on this and what they actually did?
They went hiking.
Okay, well, I'll just let them prosecute.
That's right.
Okay. The Puka Trail is not in those 10 best trails, is it?
I can't remember, but I don't.
So he chose a hike that wasn't on the 10 best trails list.
You
not
just said
good.
he did.
No. The prosecutor said the Puka whatever trail is not on the 10 best trails list, is it? He's like, I'm not sure. Here, let's just listen again.
Then on the same date at 3:13 p.m., you searched secret hike Waikamai Falls, correct?
That's correct.
Then a couple minutes later on the same day, you move on to Oahu, correct?
Yes.
And you search best Oahu hikes, right?
That's right.
And by this time, you know that you're going to be taking, or you've discussed this Oahu trip with Ariel, correct?
Yes.
And the start of your search for Oahu is best hikes Oahu, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's what I did. Best hikes Oahu.
And then you go to a website called alltrails.com, correct?
Yes.
And you filter to Hawaii first, right?
Yes.
And then Oahu, correct?
Yes.
And the title of that website is the 10 best trails and hikes in Oahu.
That's right.
Okay. The Puka Trail is not in those 10 best trails, is it?
I can't remember, but
You hear that?
Yes.
That's the point. The one you chose is not on this list, is it, sir?
I don't think so.
He went through the 10 best. He's like, nah, I'm going to find something else.
Yeah, he wants something that's got less witnesses.
Yeah.
Publishing next page to page 5. So February 28, 2025, 3:30 p.m., you click on a YouTube link titled Easy Hike on Oahu, Makapu Lighthouse Trail. Is that right?
That's correct.
And just a couple seconds later, publishing the next page, again at 3:30 p.m., you click on a different YouTube link for the top 10 easy Oahu hikes for everyone. Is that right?
Yes.
So first you look at best hikes, right?
Yes.
And then you see these two.
Yeah, that's an interesting call out here, Rocky. He's finding out what are the most popular, what are the easiest, and I got to not go on those because there's going to be a lot of people.
Yep, exactly.
YouTube videos for easy hikes, right?
Yes.
You don't watch these whole videos, right?
Probably not.
You don't watch these videos because at next page, 7 out of 10, 3:31 p.m., you're looking up difficult hikes, right?
That's right.
Because easy hikes is not for you, right?
Yeah, the hikes that I found on the Easy Hikes website wasn't what we were looking for.
Difficult hikes are generally more dangerous, right?
Sometimes. Sometimes they're just longer.
Difficult hikes have rougher terrain, right?
Sometimes.
Difficult hikes have higher drop-offs, right?
Not necessarily.
Difficult hikes can have more exposure, correct?
They could.
And these
Not necessarily. Sir, I assure you, I researched this extensively, and not all of them have a high drop off. Okay, believe me.
I wish they did.
Oh, we're up to 59.75 or 25 away. I don't think we're going to hit it on the stream, but we're getting ever closer.
difficult hikes, these are the kinds of hikes you were interested in, right?
Yes.
Now, your search for difficult hikes brought you to a website called journeyera.com. Is that right?
That's right.
And the first page you looked at on journeyera.com, I'm going to scroll to page 8 of this exhibit, is the URL just says Oahu hikes. Is that right?
That's right.
And again, you're listing Journey Era on February 28, 2025, correct?
Yes.
So this is still the first day that you're researching hiking, correct?
That's correct.
But then again, we can't even get everyone here to hit like button, so who knows?
And moving on to the next one, next page, page number 9, you end up going to a page on journeyera.com saying the 35 best hikes on Oahu, the ultimate guide, right?
Yes.
Although the URL talks about the Stairway to Heaven, this is actually a list of 35 hikes, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And on that list, you see the Puka hike, correct?
Yeah, among 34 others.
And then on March 3rd, 2025, you go back to the journeyera.com website. Is that right?
That's right.
And this time you're going to look at the Puka hike page specifically, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. March 3rd, 2025, 7:19 a.m., correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you've seen the website you looked at up on the screen, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to put it up and go through it together.
Thank you, MCJ2.
All right, this is the front page of the website, right?
Yes.
Oh, see, it's
we're gonna go
nice
to page
and
2.
steep.
When you read this, you saw that
Good for
sentence that
wife
says,
killing?
the poly lookout itself is a popular
Listen to this description.
19 a.m., correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you've seen the website you looked at up on the screen, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to put it up and go through it together. All right, this is the front page of the website, right?
Yes.
All right, we're going to go to page 2. When you read this, you saw that sentence that says, the Poly Lookout itself is a popular tourist spot, but 99% of visitors to the lookout don't hike. They just look over the valley. You saw that sentence, right?
I'm sure I did. Yeah.
And then you saw the page that describes the hike. Isn't that right?
That's right.
You read the description?
Yes.
So you read the description that says, the hike isn't necessarily dangerous, but much of the path is on the edge of a huge drop-off. You read that, right?
I'm sure I did.
And you read the sentence that says, does that make it dangerous? You decide.
The hike isn't necessarily dangerous, but much of the path is on the edge of a huge drop-off. Does that make it dangerous? You decide. I would say it makes it dangerous.
I'm sure I did. I remember reading this whole article.
So you remember reading the whole article?
Yes.
You remember reading the part that says that the hike spits you out on the edge of a cliff with a huge drop-off.
If it said
Look at that cliff. I mean, for somebody myself who's height adverse, right? Nah.
Is it that? Then I read that.
You remember looking at this picture of the hike, right?
Yes.
And you see that.
Like I said, I don't even like crossing the Deception Pass Bridge that has railings to hold us back. My feet. Watching people on the edges makes my feet hurt. No.
This picture, and this is what you want to do.
Yes.
This is the hike you want to take Ariel on, right?
Yes.
He wants a scenic
Next
view.
page.
That's the other thing that makes me very nervous. All these like influencers or whatever out there that are doing these you've seen these, right? Where they're doing like a photograph, or they're doing like a yoga pose on the like edge of a cliff, and I'm just like, or the other one where they're like doing the selfie stick on the top of like a massive tower. I'm like, no. It's just young people are stupid, right? I mean, because I've seen plenty of videos of the people that do these things where they're like hanging off stuff because they can get a lot of money because they're, in China or whatever, or Taiwan. Like, it's a lot of money from subscribers, right? So they have to do all these ever increasing crazy poses, and I'm just like, no. And then they die, and it's just like.
In this page, the author describes and shows a picture of themselves enjoying themselves, right?
That's right.
They're looking out over the entire windward side. Is that right?
That's right.
Adby, I think you mean you kept hitting backspace instead of send.
And this picture on this side has the Puka. Is that right?
That's right.
And this is at the end of the hike, right?
Polynomial purebred, $1.99. No recollection is 2026 version of not intentional. Well, but no recollection is back to Bill Clinton in the 90s. Right? I have no recollection of the event in question.
I assume so. Actually, from what I've remember from the description is that you can keep going.
I'm
past
getting the
this
willies
for
right
a,
now
for,
just
for,
thinking
for
about
the
this
last
cliff.
It's close to the end.
And this is ultimately where you want to take Ariel, right?
Yes.
What? Oh, I got another ghost.
Didn't
It was another ghost. It was another ghost. It was another ghost. Another. I'm gonna back it up. Maybe you can hear it.
The entire windward side. Is that right?
That's right.
And this picture on this side has the Puka. Is that right?
That's right.
And this is at the end of the hike, right?
I assume so. Actually, from what I've remember from the description is that you can keep going past this for a little while still, but it's close to the end.
And this is ultimately where
You don't hear that.
Yep, heard it.
Yeah, that it's the ghosting here.
you want to take Ariel, right?
Yes.
So I'm not crazy, but that's what I'm hearing.
And I put myself on mute just to be double sure.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like the ghosting effect and being like, oh, Eric said something.
This was the plan, to take her to this section, correct?
Yes.
And to take Ariel.
No, Derek just heard it. We're gonna back it up one last time, not as far.
For a little while still, but it's close to the end.
And this is ultimately where you want to take Ariel, right?
Yes.
This was the plan, to take her to this section, correct?
Yes.
And to take Ariel to this section of the Puka, you have to take her through this section, correct?
Yes.
You have to take her along this trail, along the cliff. Is that right?
Presumably, I never got to this point in the trail, but according to the pictures, yes.
You never got this far in the trail, right?
No.
Like how everyone says I'm crazy when my co-host just heard the same thing.
I heard it.
Yeah. But it's funny how everyone's like, oh, yeah, sure, hear me out.
The plan was to get that far in the trail, though, right?
Yes.
You will never believe me. Well, that hurts, Joe Kate. No, I'm not gaslighting you. Listen. Jesus.
The entire windward side, is that right?
At this point, it's a joke.
Okay, they're just trolling me.
Basically.
Okay.
And this picture on this side has the Puka. Is that right?
That's right.
And this is at the end of the hike, right?
I assume so.
I am not on
from what
gummies.
I've remember from the description is that you can keep going past this for a little while still, but it's close to the end.
And this is ultimately where you want to take Ariel, right?
Yes.
Okay, you're all teasing. Okay, you're gaslighting me. Okay, you're doing Darvo.
This was the plan, to take her to this section, correct?
Yes.
And to take Ariel to this section of the Puka, you have to take her through this section, correct?
Yes.
You have to take her along this trail, along the cliff. Is that right?
Presumably, I've never.
Well, since you're all trolling me.
And no dicks, and no sex. That's 2 stalls over, so you're gonna wanna make sure you come in so.
In the trail, but according to the pictures, yes.
You never got this far in the trail, right?
No.
The plan was to get that far in the trail, though, right?
Yes.
And then you saw the end of the article. Sorry, I'll put it back up. You saw the end of the article where it gives you advice, right? Where it says, be safe going down and take it slow as it can be slippery and the drop looks very unforgiving.
Yes.
You read that, right?
Yes.
Now, while this is all going on, you've also been working on updating the insurance, correct?
Yeah, so we applied at the end of January, and this was March 4th. Yeah, by this time, I think Ariel's policy had already gone through.
Voice is
and
cracking.
either one, and maybe one of my policies did, but not both.
Your insurance policy doesn't go through partially and
And this whole thing about him getting life insurance before this incident, right? That just shows another level. He realized, like, well, there's always a life insurance thing. But if I put more life insurance on myself, then that's casting aspersions everywhere but me. It never works.
on March 12th and then completely on March 24th. Is that correct?
That sounds right.
On March 17th, you actually search up Ariel's profile
He's
on Facebook
not
again.
on
Is that correct?
2 times
I don't have a
speed.
specific recollection of that, but I probably did.
He's at 125%.
And on March 4th, 2025, you were also looking at WhatsApp again, correct?
Probably. I was using WhatsApp every day
You were using WhatsApp every day.
for work.
Now,
For work. For the nurses.
okay. And you testified yesterday about your
Was he banging
work
nurses?
bag and the medication it was in, right?
Yes.
No, because he's not a player. He's not in the game. He wishes he was. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy that's totally wishing he had a harem of nurses that he was just, keep it on the side. But he's too creepy and too, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't like hanging out with creeps.
But he's a doctor.
Doesn't matter. She's still creepy. Have you ever seen Human Centipede?
Yeah.
Okay, that doctor was creepy. Nobody's gonna hang out with that doctor, right? The A to the B to the C.
Okay. And you testified that your work bag is used for when you're on call, correct?
That's correct.
And you
Yeah, drink
testified
free.
that you normally keep medication in there to provide if it's a rush situation, right?
Yes.
And the medication that you keep there can be dangerous, correct?
That's correct.
The medication that you keep in that bag can kill somebody, right?
I'll have to look at the medication that's in there, but a lot of the medications that I use at work can be lethal if not given appropriately.
Well, it's published Dates Exhibit 98. Can you see the vial on the bottom right of this bag?
Yes, I can.
Do you need me to zoom in so you can read the label?
No, I know what that is.
Oh, you do know what this label is. Here we go with Michael Jackson connection.
The trade name of this drug is called Diprivan. Is that correct?
That's correct.
The actual name of the drug or the scientific name is called propofol, correct?
That's correct.
No, everyone yells at me, Rocky.
I yell at him all the time.
Everyone yells at me. Everyone yells at me. My kids, my wife, my YouTube channel comments. Everyone yells.
Propofol is one of the main drugs that actually, I'll use a non-scientific word, puts you to
They call in Corey Richards as an expert. She's like, the Michael Jackson drug.
sleep during anesthesia, correct?
It's a very common drug that we use to initiate and sometimes maintain anesthesia.
Propofol is rather famous, right?
Yes.
Propofol.
Yes, I believe Corey Richards was seeking it.
You know Corey?
You know Corey?
Propofol is the
She's a
drug
good
One of
lady.
the Michael Jackson stuff?
that killed Michael Jackson. Is that right?
That's right.
You've heard of that story, of course?
Yes.
Okay. It is not a controlled substance. That's correct?
That's correct.
And you actually have a controlled substance license yourself, too, right?
I do.
So you can carry more dangerous drugs than propofol, correct?
Yeah, I don't think I can. I think because my controlled substance license.
I don't think there's anything more dangerous than propofol, sir. Not the answer you want to give.
Doesn't allow me to dispense. It just allows me to administer. And so all of our controlled substances are controlled at all of the locations where we work. And so we have to check them out and check them back in and then document all of the vials that we used during the day. I've never taken controlled substances home. I would never. It's not something I want to get into. So I don't even know if it's allowed under my license, but I can administer it.
Wait a minute. You don't know if you can take it home, but it's in your backpack. What is this testimony? If we want to get into the Adderall dreams a sec, I had my dream last night that I actually robbed.
Did you do what I recommended?
I don't know what you recommended. I told you what was in the series of my dreams, right? Where I robbed a bunch of drug dealers for the Adderall, and I explained to them with a cheerful soliloquy or monologue that I can't get my drugs, my prescription filled because people that don't need them are taking the medicine everywhere. And then I was very cheerful, and then I stacked a bottle of Adderall, and I said, I will give you my copay. And they said, that's okay. And then we shook hands and realized it was all big misunderstanding. And then I woke up and I realized I had no more Adderall still.
Now, let's take this exhibit down. And let's talk about March 24th, 2025. It was a normal morning, right?
Yes.
You and Ariel weren't fighting when you woke up at the hotel, correct?
No.
You gave her that birthday card, right?
Yes.
And then you and Ariel go to the bakery and get breakfast, correct?
And actually, in my dream, it was the second time I had taken out drug dealers, but like in this scenario, it happened to be the second time. But this time, when I was with all these people, they didn't bring any weapons versus the first time in this dream scenario, I just got on with the shotgun and just cleaned house.
No, we went and got breakfast in the hotel.
Got it. And then you go to the bakery to get coffee, right?
Coffee and pastries, yeah.
And then you and Ariel head out in your own.
And I wasn't killing people just nonchalantly. I was, I don't even explain it. I'm just saying I was knocking over dope dealers in some previous version in this dream. But now in this current version, they decided to go in and not shoot anyone. I was like, you're insane. And then I still managed to negotiate for a full bottle of Adderall. Like it was like a tumbler of Adderall for $45. And they let me leave and then walk down.
Car up to the Poly Puka. Is that right?
That's right.
You drive up the Poly Highway, right?
Yes.
And I was stuck in Hawaii with a hurricane. Should I just read all the things later?
And you park in the parking lot at the Poly Lookout, correct?
That's right.
Okay. And you knew from your research into this hike that 99% of the people up at that lookout would not be going on the trail, correct?
I didn't know the actual amount, but I knew the lookout was popular and the hike was less popular.
And that actually said 99% versus 1%, right?
Where did what say? Oh, the Journey article. Oh yeah, that did say that.
All right. So for those of you who want to know what the text messages thread is, because this guy is boring as shit, even though it's the subject of the stream. I had an incredibly long and frustrating series of dreams because I basically slept for 24 hours after the last stream, right? We were up till like 8 a.m. texting, and then I just crashed until today. Said it involved being back in school, rebuilding the clutch of a Honda Civic, shopping several times at Goodwill trying to find a lightweight jacket, playing a slot machine in a parking garage, winning $8,000 in front of Key and Peele, who were in the same parking lot, driving around trying to cash in the receipt, learning my wife had bought a completely terrible, quote, Amazon Prime car, end quote, that had 50 horsepower and only one passenger seat, like a bobsled. Then also trying to get Dexter home since someone decided to let him outside and he kept jumping from rooftops, staying with a rich celebrity family as a guest on my birthday in New Mexico, but never actually getting to go out to the restaurant on my birthday, setting up their media center, being caught in a hurricane in Hawaii at a luxury resort, not having a flight home, getting on a flight in Detroit, Michigan, where the plane kept taxiing onto the freeway for takeoff and immediately losing its wings due to hitting light posts. But having that happen like 4 more times, then trying to explain to the pilots that wings can't hit light posts. Robbing some drug dealers who were hoarding full Adderall bottles, then feeling bad and explaining I couldn't refill mine, offering $45 copay for a full bottle, and they agreed, and we shook hands, and then other things too.
Yeah, this is going to do wonders for your subscriber count.
The website even told you, does that make the hike dangerous? You decide. Is that right?
No. The website, when the website said that, it was talking about the trail being next to a cliff, not the trail being some isolated, secluded spot that there's no people.
The website said you decide if the trail is dangerous, correct?
No, the website said specifically, it's not dangerous if you stay on the trail. But if you don't stay on the trail, you might fall off the cliff. Is that dangerous? You decide.
And you saw that cliff, right?
I did. On the picture.
And you saw that cliff was at minimum several hundred feet high, correct?
Yes.
You know, common sense tells you somebody falls off that cliff, they're going to die, right?
That's correct.
And the website even tells you that the hike spits you out on the edge of a cliff with a huge drop off. Is that right?
That's right.
And that photo that we looked at shows the trail going right along the cliff edge, correct?
For parts of it.
And this is the hike that you wanted to take Ariel on for her birthday, right?
Yes.
You wanted to go through the start of the hike, correct?
Just FYI, we got about 20 minutes left on this XD.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
You wanted to do more than just start the hike, correct?
I wanted to do more than just start the hike. That's correct.
You wanted to do the whole hike. Is that right?
That was the plan.
You wanted to take Ariel through that cliffside path that we saw in that photo, correct?
Yeah, I wanted to take her on the hike and go with her on the hike and make it all the way to the Puka. That was the plan.
In Publishing States Exhibit 122, you want to take Ariel along this path, right?
That's right.
Disney Mom, he decided to testify because his ex-wife who survived the attack testified saying that he tried to kill her, and there were also 2 witnesses that saw him trying to kill her, so he has to get up and provide a counter narrative.
Wouldn't you agree that that path is right on the edge of the cliff?
Yeah, it's very, very close to the edge of the cliff.
It's a narrow path, right?
It's a narrow path, and then there's a little narrow strip of grass and rocks, and then there's the cliff.
An empty void, right?
Yes.
Nothing to hold on to, right?
For this part of the trail, not much. I mean, there's some brush on the other side, but you have to really watch your step.
But Ariel didn't go that far on the trail that day, did she?
No.
Because Ariel didn't want to hike anymore, right?
Yeah, there came a point in time where Ariel did not want to hike anymore.
Ariel deviated from your plan to go up this part of the trail, right?
I wouldn't characterize it like that.
Well, you planned to go up this part of the trail, correct?
That's correct.
And Ariel didn't follow through with that part of the plan, right?
Maybe because she knew you were going to kill her?
Yeah, it's pretty bad when she's like, I'm not going up there.
Fuck that.
I'm not going up there.
With you?
Wait a minute. Wait. Wait, there's no ropes or anything. I'm not going up there. Because he's probably already been like, let's go. Come on. And so for those, again, who didn't understand how bad his direct testimony was, let's just play the testicles. You like the testicles speech, right?
Oh, yeah, testicles.
Okay, here we go. This is 3 minutes of testicle speech. This was his direct testimony.
Got right up to the point where you said she grabbed your testicles. Is that right?
Yes.
How hard did she grab it?
I mean, this was, like, she, like, was holding on to me by my testicles, basically, like, that hard.
Okay. Did she grab it and let go, or did she grab it and hold on?
She grabbed it and held on. Then I try to free my testicles, and so I'm, like, thrashing with and I get both hands free, and I'm trying to get her to let go of my testicles, and then she hits me with a rock on the side of the face.
Okay. She's holding on to your testicles. You're kind of focused on that, obviously, and then at some point while you're focused on that, you
and it happened all really fast.
Yeah.
But from the moment that like we were on the ground and she was grabbing my testicles was like
it happened quicker.
Everything after the grabbing of the testicles happened very quickly.
Okay. She's holding on to you. She's squeezing your testicles, and you kind of dealing with that, and she's on the ground and you're kind of on top of her.
Yes.
Okay.
Like land a couple more, but not as bad as the first one.
She still got your testicles?
Yeah. So she's like holding my testicle and just like hitting me like this.
Now, do you stop dealing with your testicles?
Just focused on the rock at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it hurt when you got hit with the rock?
It did. I was able to wrestle the rock out of her hand.
You still have your testicles?
Yes.
Still squeezing them?
Yes. And I was able to, like, so we're like, she's hitting me and I'm like blocking, and then I start like, and I hit her with the rock.
And when you did, was she still holding on to your testicles?
Yes.
Initially?
Yes.
Okay. How fast was this all happening? Pretty fast?
Really fast.
And when you hit her with the rock, were you able to safely retreat and get away from her?
No.
Okay. Why not?
She was holding on to me.
Including your testicles?
Yes.
Dicks and no sex. That's 2 stalls over. So you're gonna
want to make sure you come in sober.
And at some point, you actually continue up the trail yourself, right?
That's right.
Without Ariel.
That's right.
On her birthday.
That's right.
But she didn't follow you, correct?
No.
She didn't follow you up to this narrow trail with this massive cliff, correct?
That's correct.
And then you went back down, isn't that right?
That's right.
And you saw that she was still there, right?
Yes.
And it was a surprise to you, right?
It was.
It was a surprise to you because you still had a chance to go through with your plan, right?
What plan are you referring to?
Murdering your wife.
It was a surprise.
Seriously, sir? Why would you ask it? What plan are you talking about? Murdering your wife.
Because you still had a chance to go through with your plan to push Ariel off the cliff. Isn't that right?
That is not right at all.
The area where you and Ariel ended up still had a massive cliff next to it, correct?
Yes.
The area where you took the selfie had a massive cliff behind it, correct?
That's correct.
It would work just as well as the area in this photo to push somebody off, correct?
It would work just as well to push somebody off. What do you, I don't understand.
How do you not understand, you
Did you try to
idiot?
push her over a cliff? That's
The question.
what you were
Somebody would
doing.
be just
Wait, what do you mean? Huh?
as dead if they fell off this part or if they fell off the part where you guys ended up.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I would be as dead falling anywhere along this trail because the cliff is extremely high.
I thought you just said it was a normal hike, sir.
I'm going to take these a bit down. Before we get to the final parts of the trail, you testified this morning, and you said, please do correct me if I'm wrong here, that you were not sexually demanding of Ariel. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That is your testimony.
Yes,
You and Ariel went to couples counseling, isn't that correct?
that's correct.
And when you went to couples counseling, you testified about the counseling yesterday, right?
Yes.
And
Do we look like a killer?
Dr. Konig, just to clarify one more time, you testified this morning that you were not sexually demanding towards Ariel. Was that correct?
I think we. The question was if I ever demanded sex of Ari, and I've never demanded sex of Ari.
So you never demanded it, right?
That's right.
Henry, we remember how that question went before, right? You asked me if I was pausing on his reaction. He's like, "Did you demand sex from her?" He's like, "Oh, Can you repeat the question?"
How often did you want to have sex with Ariel?
There was no specific number of times.
It was up to every other day, right?
Was what up to every other day?
Ma'am, sir, having sex with her.
With Ariel, and of an amount up to every other day. Isn't that correct?
At some point in our relationship, we had sex, I'm sure, every other day for, that period of time, but there was never a point in our relationship where I... What's the question?
Yeah.
You dumbass. The question is so straightforward. You wanted to have sex with her every other day. His stall tactics are so bad. Wait, what was the question?
That you were not sexually demanding towards Ariel. Was that correct?
I think we... The question was if I ever demanded sex of Ari, and I've never demanded sex of Ari.
So you never demanded it, right?
That's right.
How often did you want to have sex with Ariel?
There was no specific number of times.
It was up to every other day, right?
Was what up to every other day?
You wanted to
having sex with her.
Have sex with Ariel, and of an amount up to every other day. Isn't that correct?
At some point in our relationship, we had sex, I'm sure, every other day for, that period of time, but there was never a point in our relationship where I... What's the question?
Can you remember the question?
When you demanded sex from your wife,
you were sexually
did you
demanding.
Get angry when Shin denied it.
Yeah.
So, in December 2024,
okay,
after you confronted Ariel about this relationship, you still wanted to have sex with her every other day.
That is not true. We had sex for a portion of December, and it was not every other day. And I never demanded to have sex with her every other day in December or at any point in time in our relationship.
Now, Danielle Siobhan, I know you've been a member before, so I'm going to just go ahead and tack this up to the strategery of me telling you to subscribe through YouTube, because I would hate to think you're canceling and resubbing. You want to get those badges. All right? You want to get those badges, people. All right? Tweets Forever, member for 1 month. I'm just giving you shit, Daniel.
And after December 24th, she did not have sex with you again, correct?
After December 24th, we did not have sex again.
And you...
He's so petty. We did not have sex, meaning she could have been having sex with Jeff. Does that make sense?
Okay, I took it as a different way. I took it as him saying, but I sure as hell was.
No. I took it as we didn't have sex, but I don't know that she wasn't banging Jeff.
Testified yesterday that you went to couples counseling, correct?
That's correct.
And you testified that there were other issues, right?
That's right.
And one of those issues was an intimacy issue, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And the couples therapist you saw, at least one of them was named Gemma Cannon, correct?
That's right.
And she had a meeting with you in December 2024, right?
She met with both of us on December 27th.
December 27th. So this is the same day as you've had this continued fight with Ariel, right?
We had, I would say, two arguments, two big arguments in December, and one was around the middle of the month, and the other one was on the night of December 26th, and then we argued about it again on the morning of December 27th, right before counseling. That's correct.
So you went to counseling with both you and Ariel, correct?
That's right.
And you both told the counselor what your problems were, right?
Yes.
And
And Ariel said he has an extremely small penis.
The counselor, Ms. Cannon.
Objection. Hearsay if we're getting to what somebody else said.
Substance not coming in. Overruled.
Excuse me? Go on.
It's not substantive. Overruled.
Okay, so you and Ariel both told the counselor what your problems were, right?
Yes.
Your problem was the same problem you talked about a lot already, right? The
Yeah,
emotional affair.
The main issue that I wanted to address was the aftermath of the emotional affair, which included a lot of different.
Now it's an emotional affair, but you said it wasn't an emotional affair earlier. You just said it was an inappropriate relationship.
Issues in our relationship. It wasn't just one thing. It was a big kind of. It was a.
And Ariel also stated what the problems were, right?
That's right.
And
hell was that
the
noise?
counselor listened to both
Somebody's coughing.
you and came up with a plan. That's right.
That's right.
And the counselor's plan was to deal with the intimacy issues first, correct?
The counselor's plan was to deal with the issues that Ariel brought up first. Yes.
That was the intimacy issues.
I think my husband's going to kill me.
Yeah, part of it.
And then she would deal with the affair afterwards, right?
Yes, not afterwards, but because again, these are not just like things you check off, off of a to-do list. The affair was causing a lot of.
Why are you putting affair in quotes? You believe it's a real affair. Why are you putting it in quotes, you douchebag?
Issues in our relationship, and addressing those issues were going to take probably years. And the issues that Ari brought up, similarly, was also not just going to be a check off the box thing, and it's probably going to take.
Yeah, she said stuff like he's a controlling douchebag. He's a total idiot. He's very jealous. He's a psychopath. Yeah, that's not going to be an overnight thing, right, X-Jerk?
Some time, and the counselor said that she's going to start off with the other issues, and not start off with the affair issues, but
yeah, start off with you're an insanely jealous idiot.
It wasn't just like we were going to finish the one, check it off the box, and then move on to the next. There's overlapping issues, and it's all to do with the relationship, and so it's not fair to characterize it like we were going to finish one and then move on to the other. But we were definitely going to. She said, we're going to basically let's prioritize talking about the issues that she brought up first. Gerhardt, are you okay with waiting to address a lot of the issues to do with the affair until later in therapy? And I said, absolutely.
And you testified yesterday that those.
That's odd for a counselor, right? Don't you think?
Dude, play it again.
The counselor is saying, "Hey, okay, you've presented all this stuff with the affair, right? And then
we have to deal with her issues.
He's presented all this stuff with the affair, and she's presented this other bucket of issues with your relationship. We're going to deal with the bucket of issues first before we get to the affair, because that is weird, right? Normally, the bucket of issues would be driven by the affair. We got to deal with the affair first, right? Like, so for them to focus on, no, let's go and focus on their wife's, the one you're saying is cheating.
Let's focus on the things your wife says first.
Yeah, which is odd for a couples counselor, right? When there's accusations of an affair.
Issues about the affair were never really resolved. Is that right?
No. Yes, that's right.
So talk about
because you're a psychopath.
Ariel's issues, and the issues you brought up were never resolved. Correct?
I'm sorry. Ask that again.
The first priority was Ariel's issues, the intimacy issues. Correct?
The first priority was Ariel's issues, and intimacy was one of them.
And then your issue, the emotional affair, was never addressed. Correct?
And our issue, the affair, wasn't.
It wasn't our issue. It was your issue.
Adequately addressed ever either, and neither were the emotional issues. And I have to say, part of the affair and the aftermath of the affair, I had emotional issues, intimacy issues as well with her. So the intimacy issues went both ways.
Okay, but the counselor only wanted to focus on what she was saying.
And when we
just when that's my next question.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Is there anything else we needed to cook this with, or pretty good? I would bring up this. Bring up this. Oh, this is where I think this is where he rubs his head. Watch this. Watch this.
doesn't look
looking at
happy.
and he's looking at the sky being like, oh my God, my client's a idiot.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. He's a massive migraine with this. Oh my God.
That's
my
not a good
client
look.
that is such a bad look from your lawyer.
That's like
As you understand.
that's like going to a doctor and they walk in looking at your lab results with just a horrified look on their face.
How do I tell this guy he's got 6 weeks? How do I tell this guy he's got 6 weeks to live? It is. I feel for this lawyer, right? I think he did poorly on a number of cross examinations, right? But unlike Gungus and Zelda, who are totally unprepared, right? This guy at least tried to prepare for his stupid client, right? And he might not be the best, but this is the epitome of a bad case. He's just pinching his nose. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, like you do when you have a bad headache.
Okay. Let's go back to the hike, Dr. Konig.
Okay.
March 24th, 2025, you testified about the hike yesterday, correct?
Yes.
You testified that you and Ariel had a massive argument, right?
Yes.
You testified that on her birthday, Ariel brought up the subject she knew would upset you, right? I'm sorry. You didn't testify to that, but that is what happened, correct?
That is what happened, yes.
You testified that Ariel brought up that she wanted to go back to work and speak to Jeff Miller again, correct?
She was still working, so she wasn't trying to go back to work. She wanted to start traveling with him again.
And your testimony is that this is what Ariel decides to bring up on her birthday trip with you, right?
Yes.
And that she decides to bring this up on the Puka Trail, right?
That's where she brought it up. That's correct.
You testify that you have this argument, you separate, and then you come back together, right?
Yes.
You take this selfie right by the clip, correct?
Yes.
And then you testified that Ariel pushed you, right?
Yes.
And you testified that you could barely hold on, right?
I almost went off the cliff.
And then you turned around and you testified that Ariel was 5 to 10 feet away, right?
By the time I turned around, she had backed away, and she was not. And yeah, that was part of why I was concerned that that was a shove and not an accidental thing.
And then you approached her. You went towards her.
I did.
So you think you about to get pushed off a cliff, and then you go 5 or 10 feet to get to Ariel, right?
I moved towards her. That's correct.
And then you say that Ariel pulled you onto the ground, right?
That's correct.
You're bigger than Ariel, right?
Yes.
You have at least, or at the time of the offense, or at the time of the incident, you had at least
Maybe?
20 pounds on her, right?
Yeah, roughly 20 pounds.
You're stronger than her, right?
Probably.
You're a doctor, so you know that men generally are stronger than women, correct?
Yes.
It's just a scientific matter of testosterone, right?
That's true.
But you testify that Ariel managed to pull you to the ground, and she pulled you on top of her, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Then you testified that Ariel wouldn't let you go from on top of her, right?
That's correct.
You testified that she wrapped her legs around you, right?
She wrapped at least one leg around me, yes.
Yesterday you said legs, right?
I think I said leg. It was at least one.
And you testified that she grabbed your testicles, right?
She did.
And that she wouldn't let go, right?
That's right.
All this time, you were on top of her, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So what?
And then you testified that Ariel took that rock. I'm going to grab Exhibit 2 right now.
Yeah, the exhibits ain't good for him.
You testified that Ariel took this rock and hit you in the face. Isn't that right?
That's right.
And you said the first hit, she got me kind of good, right?
That's right.
And you said she kept trying, right?
That's right.
And you testified you tried to start blocking it, right?
Yes.
And you testified she actually got a couple more hits in, right?
Yes.
So, but you don't know how many hits, right?
No.
One good hit to the side of your face, correct?
That's right.
I'm going to publish States Exhibit 236. This is a photo of you from March 24th, 2025, correct?
Oh my God, look at that beaten man.
When I first saw this picture, Suma showed it to me. I couldn't believe he survived.
Yeah, I can't believe he survived.
Right. This is
Well, you're stealing my line that I said.
Really?
You're using my comedy. That's what I'm saying, Hexter.
immediately after the police arrested you, right?
That's right.
This is the closest photo of you after Ariel hit you with this rock, right?
That's right.
And publish alongside States Exhibit 1.
Well, it's blurred out, but I mean,
Oh, her picture?
I guess so.
Not good.
I mean, her head is split open with blood coming down it, so.
It's not good.
Okay, so on the right side, we have you after Ariel got one good
Can't believe Court TV blurred this out.
hit with you with the rock, right?
That's right.
And on the right side, we have you after Ariel kept hitting you with the rock and got a couple other less good hits. Is that right?
That's right.
What is with YouTube and the censorship? Why does Court TV have to pixelate this out? This is a murder. This is a murder trial. You are talking about an attempted murder. Why not show the victim?
On the left side of the screen,
If we're watching this, you know what this has to do with? This has to do with all of you pearl clutchers out there that wrote into the FCC after Janet Jackson's boob was exposed. All right? The same thing is out there now. They're like, oh, I can't see anything bad.
you testified that you hit Ariel 2 times, right?
That's correct.
On the left side of the screen, we have the results that you say you hit her only 2 times, correct?
That's correct.
Let's move on to the next
Yeah,
day.
I did see it on other streams as well.
We're going to publish dates. I'm sorry, not the next day. We're going to publish dates D30 on the right side. I'm sorry, defense 30 on the right side. Okay, look at the right side of the screen, please. This photo on the right side of the screen is you at the hospital, correct?
Oh my God. All right. Well, we're gonna have to. Here's the executive decision. We're gonna have to do a third stream at this point because I can get the unedited video of these images, plus the redirect and the recross and redirect or whatever redirect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end it here. Because it doesn't get any better. You just kind of goes.
Good and yo.
Good and yo. Eric, do you have anything you would like to say before we?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Do me a favor.
Kiss your
Pull
finger.
down your PJs.
Oh, God. So what we're going to do as the outro, we're going to listen to Testicles. We're going to listen to No Dick, No Sex. And then we're going to end it with Kayla Marie. Okay?
Okay. Kayla Marie.
Let me check the subscriber count. We are at 5978. So we're still 22 away. Okay? You want to see it? You can. We'll do it part 3. And I've already got...
No. See it.
I've already got the Sarah Boone Call 21 edited and ready to go. But again, I'm out of Adderall. Like, it is so hard to function with all this stuff. So I've got it ready to go. It was just like...
seriously, at this point, it hasn't gotten any easier? It's
No.
been like, what, 20 days, right?
16 days.
16?
It's not any easier. Right?
Wow.
You judge me.
I'm not judging at all.
You judge me.
I honest to God, I'm not.
No, you are. It's
No,
fine.
I really am not.
I would judge myself.
I've never taken it, so I have nothing to judge.
Well, then you have no idea. It's like it's yeah, exactly. Graysick
But
says,
I
how would it get better if you...
withdrawal effects,
No, it's not withdrawal. No, I have no withdrawal effects. Like, okay, I did have some, like, it gets amplified. Okay, here it is. If I take a bunch of caffeine to stay up, then it gets amplified that I'm going to sleep the next day for 24 hours, right? But that's not the problem. The problem is my brain is not, everything is annoying. Every single thing is annoying. Every single thing is annoying to me. Does it make sense?
Okay.
That's the difference. So like I had this whole thing prepared and I was still sitting here like I don't even want to do this. It's so like I could have done the Sarah stream before this, but I didn't want to record the trailer. I was like, oh, shit, screw the trailer. I don't want to do it. I'm so annoyed. So
fuck Sarah.
All right, so here we go. You said, what did you say?
Fuck
no
Sarah.
dicks, no sex. Well, I guess it.
You at the hospital.
Okay, here we go.
Dicks and no sex. That's 2 stalls over. So you're gonna wanna make sure you come in sober.
We got right up to the point where you said
we do this, and then we're doing the Kayla
grab your
outro.
testicles. Is that right?
Yes.
How hard did she grab it?
I mean, this was, yeah, like, she, like, was holding on to me by my testicles, basically, like, that hard.
No, it's just, like, it's just, like, it's the difference of, like, I'm annoyed, like, when I'm on it. I'm annoyed with, like...
just sucks.
No, shut up. I'm annoyed with, like, little piddly details. I got to make these focus. But then when I don't have the drugs, it's like... It's all too much. I can't even deal with it, right? It can't. I've got a list of 60 things when I'm on it and I'm going through the 60 things, but I'm focusing on number 50 because this could be better, right? When I have nothing, it's like, God, there's 4 things. This is awful.
Did she grab it and let go, or did she grab it and hold on?
She grabbed it and held on. But then I try to free my testicles, and so
right.
I'm like,
good night, everyone.
Thrashing with
Kayla Marie, come on. You know you might, little baby girl, right? Here we go. Come on. Kayla Marie, you know you are my precious baby girl. I swear I love you just so much, my little princess, my little baby girl. Let's just have sex. Now listen to me, Kayla, miss. The penis wants his girlfriend now. Miss foot join up between your legs, Kay. So tell me, did you count? Did you count those hairs down there yet? Or were there too many for you to count? Cause Kayla, if there are, I mean that just might be okay. As long as you promise to taste my wine. The white stuff that comes out of a grown man's penis. Tell me, Kayla, do you know what it's called? Because you have it too. It drips out of your vagina. When you get excited and I'll taste it. I wanna taste your cum, your 13-year-old cum, Kayla. Eating is what it's called when a man licks all up and down your clit. It's gonna feel oh so good for my precious little baby girl princess. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you in my white Dodge Ram and take you with me to my apartment. As soon as we get in, your clothes will come in all precious. But it's gonna be like, what the fuck? Get on the floor, Kayla. Freeze squad in this bitch for real. Freeze squad in this bitch for real.
D-Mac, that's my name. I stay strapped with that razor cane. Gonna shave my Laura, babe.
I thought we agreed Kayla was her name.
Shut up, Lauren. This verse is mine.
I know it's yours, but you're out of your mind. Cause I love the first, the baby girl is mine.
Don't do this again, just chill. Here, pop one
of my Medicare pills. Freeze squad in this bitch for real. Freeze squad in this bitch for real. Born, aka son of Cord. Crucified, will and green, tell me thanks the Lord. Paid the price for your sins, really miss my dog. His name was Bud and I miss him a lot. Bitch, you know I'm with the shits. Sitting here jacking into Kayla's pics. She just so cute, you know what? I might have to go up in her butt.
Not Kay, let's get this shade.
Freeze squad in this bitch for real. Freeze squad in this bitch for real.